True patriotism is better than the wrong kind of piety. A friend is one who has the same enemies as you have. He has a right to criticize, who has a heart to help. If we were two-faced, would I be rearing this one? The best way to predict your future is to create it. Upon the subject of education, not presuming to dictate any plan or system respecting it, I can only say that I view it as the most important subject which we, as a people, can be engaged in. If a man had more than one life, I think a little hanging would not hurt this one, but after he is once dead, we cannot bring him back. No matter how sorry we may be, so the boy shall be pardoned. Never stir up litigation. A worse man can scarcely be found than one who does this. Illinois surpasses every other spot of equal extent upon the face of the globe in fertility of soil and in the proportionable amount of the same which is sufficiently level for actual cultivation. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. That some achieve great success, is proof to all that others can achieve it as well. A capacity, and taste, for reading gives access to whatever has already been discovered by others. I do not expect the Union to be dissolved, I do not expect the house to fall, but I do expect it will cease to be divided. It will become all one thing, or all the other. I can express all my views on the slavery question by quotations from Henry Clay. I think that slavery is wrong, morally, socially and politically. I desire that it should be no further spread in these United States, and I should not object if it should gradually terminate in the whole Union. The philosophy of the schoolroom in one generation will be the philosophy of government in the next. I perhaps ought to say that individually I never was much interested in the Texas question. I never could see much good to come of annexation, inasmuch as they were already a free republican people on our own model. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new at all. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Slavery is founded in the selfishness of man's nature, opposition to it is his love of justice. These principles are an eternal antagonism. And when brought into collision so fiercely, as slavery extension brings them, shocks and throes and convulsions must ceaselessly follow. Hold on with a bulldog grip, and chew and choke as much as possible. It is rather for us here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. I have talked with great men, and I do not see how they differ from others. If I like a thing, it just sticks after once reading it or hearing it. All that I am, or hope to be, I owe to my angel mother.